Yeah, my name is Sarah Baer. I work for SWCA Environmental Consultants.
SWCA Environmental Consultants. Where are you guys located?
We're here in Bismarck, but we have 30 offices throughout the West, slowly expanding to the East.
And are you located in Bismarck?
Yes, we are.
So what is it that SWCA Environmental Consultants does?
Yeah, we take care of all the environmental, regulatory, and compliance work for oil and gas clients. So essentially, all those environmental laws that have to be taken care of prior to a well pad or a pipeline going in or any of those types of things.
So I've asked this to a couple other environmental companies. What is it like working with the oil companies? Is it something they welcome you in? Are they kind of leery when you show up on their doorstep? Are you a facilitator? You know, when we're talking about environment and regulations, some oil companies, not that they don't mind it, but you understand what I mean. So how is it the working relationship?
I think that our working relationship with our clients is very much a partnership, and so we work together to make sure that we can navigate through the regulatory network and all the environmental laws. And so I think that our clients very much welcome our guidance through those laws.
Talk to me a little bit about some of the guidance that you might provide. I'll give you an example. When I talked to Beaver Creek Archeology, for example, they mentioned some of the spearheads or some of the things that they might find. What is it? Some of the guidance that you give oil and gas?
Sure, there's lots of different areas of environment. So we may look at bird surveys, so eagle permit takes, those kinds of things. Cultural resources, so same thing as Beaver Creek, archaeology, arrowheads. We also look at things like endangered and threatened species. So the Dakota skipper is a big issue here. It's a little butterfly, and it's actually threatened and endangered here. And surveys are coming up soon, and so we got to make sure that we're taking care of our oil and gas clients who may have habitat in their areas.
Do you find that wind is producing some questions when it comes to environment? I've heard everything from eagle's nest to birds migrating. Do you guys work with any wind companies? I see there's a turbine on your booth here, so I just wanted to ask you about some of the environmental concerns with nature when it comes to wind.
Oh, definitely. So we do work with generation, a lot of different wind clients, and you have all sorts of issues. Again, migratory birds are the biggest issue for wind clients, and so making sure those turbines are not going to impact areas where birds may be migrating through and looking for suitable habitat to nest or to breed or whatever the case may be.
How about when it comes to permitting? That can change pretty quickly. So if let's say some sort of permit process changes, how does that work with your clients?
As far as?
Well, I was just thinking about maybe if there's a new deadline that they need to meet, and they're already working with you, or would they then reach out to you, I guess? And I was thinking of the flaring one, for an example, when they had that October 1st deadline a few years ago. When there's a change in, say, some regulations, how do you guys then fit into the picture?
Of course. I think it works both ways. Sometimes we have clients reaching out to us, asking us about new laws and new regulations that are taken care of. Mm-hmm. And also vice versa, we may see new things that are coming in that happening with state or federal agencies, and then remind our clients, hey, these new laws are going to take into effect. How can we help guide you through that process?
And then, excuse me, I got to take some water. Just a second.
No problem.
It's been a long day. Near the end of the day. Okay. Do you guys get involved with reclamation and any sort of land, private land, in terms of being a moderator or a mediator, or just any sort of, when it comes to land and reclamation? Are you guys involved with that at all?
We may be involved through reclamation, but usually with the agency guidelines or with clients. We don't necessarily deal with landowners on a per basis. That's usually taken care of with our clients.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And what is it that you guys try to let the people know? Let's say if you had the floor here to go whatever direction you want, how would you sum up what you guys do, what you're looking for, and what you're trying to accomplish?
Yeah, so I think that SWCA, what we do is we have sound science creative solutions. And so we make sure that we navigate the science of all the environmental laws. We help our clients navigate those regulatory and compliance issues, and we come up with creative solutions, if there are solutions, to navigate the public and our clients through those things.
Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.